The relentless fury of nature descends. Tropical storm bualoi, a monstrous force born from the churning ocean, grips the land in an unforgiving embrace. Its tendrils of wind and rain lash across communities, tearing at the very fabric of daily life, leaving a trail of chaos and uncertainty in its wake. Here, in this humble village, the distant roar of the storm is no longer a threat on the horizon but a terrifying reality that has plunged entire families into a desperate scramble for survival. The air is thick with a chilling blend of driving rain and the palpable anxiety of a community caught in the path of an unfolding disaster. The familiar rhythms of life have been violently disrupted, replaced by a desperate, hurried ballet of evacuation and preservation, a desperate plea for protection against an indifferent force. I am lythucan, and even now, the howling winds outside my window seem to echo the turmoil in my heart. Is everyone truly safe? Our village, nestled precariously in this vulnerable region, is currently enduring the full brunt of bualoi. The very scene unfolding before my eyes is one of profound disarray, a testament to the storm's raw power and the sheer vulnerability of human settlements against such forces. Neighbors, friends, entire families, are in a frantic race against time, forced to abandon their homes, their most cherished possessions, to seek refuge in the designated storm shelters. It's a heartbreaking sight, children clutching worn toys, adults heaving water-damaged furniture, the desperation etched on every face. Each item moved represents a life's worth of effort, a testament to years of toil, now threatened by the relentless, rising waters. This isn't just a physical displacement, it's an emotional uprooting, a sudden, brutal reminder of how fragile our sense of security truly is. The fear is a tangible thing, a cold grip around every heart, as people rush to save what little they can, knowing that even that effort might prove futile. Amidst this harrowing scene, figures of leadership and unwavering compassion emerge. CEO David, a pillar of this community, stands shoulder to shoulder with his mother and our trusted friend Toan, their voices resonating with calm authority as they guide and support those most vulnerable. Their presence is a beacon, a small but vital spark of hope in the encroaching gloom. They organize, they lift, they comfort, embodying the very essence of communal resilience. This isn't just about moving belongings, it's about shoring up spirits, about reminding everyone that they are not alone in this desperate fight. Yesterday, the rain began its deluge, a relentless downpour that blurred the lines between sky and earth, pounding relentlessly on roofs and fields, a prelude to the chaos that would follow. The sheer volume of water was staggering, an ominous sign of the severity of bualoi. It was more than just a heavy rain, it was a torrent, eroding pathways and saturating the very ground beneath our feet, preparing the stage for the inevitable flooding. This morning, the reality of the storm's impact became unequivocally clear. The school teacher's message arrived, stark and urgent: all students would be granted a day off. The reason? Not a simple advisory, but a grim confirmation: certain areas of the market, the very economic heart of our village, were already succumbing to the rising floodwaters. The market, usually a vibrant tapestry of commerce and social interaction, was now a dangerous, submerged labyrinth. My own daughter, Ivy, still innocent to the full scope of the unfolding disaster, lay sleeping soundly, a fleeting moment of peace in a world turned upside down. The storm's grip meant I couldn't even venture out to buy breakfast, couldn't procure the simple ingredients needed to make her favorite noodles. A wave of anxiety, cold and sharp, washed over me. My thoughts, however, were not solely on Ivy's breakfast or our immediate predicament. A far greater were. Why not at me? A worry that felt like a heavy weight in my chest. I couldn't shake the desperate concern for Mr. Hai and his shop, strategically located in the very heart of that vulnerable market. His livelihood, his entire life's work, was now directly in the path of the flood. I had tried to reach him, multiple times this morning, my fingers trembling as I dialed his number again and again, but each attempt was met with the same chilling silence, the same automated response: the subscriber you just called is currently busy or not answering. Please leave a message later. Each unreturned call deepened the knot of dread in my stomach. The helplessness was overwhelming. How could I focus on anything else when his safety remained an agonizing unknown? But then, the piercing reality of my present situation would pull me back. I had to look after Ivy. Her well-being, her innocent dependence, demanded my immediate attention. The weather, truly, was a creature of unpredictable whims, a capricious beast unleashing its fury without warning. Yet, there was a small, fragile sliver of solace amidst the chaos: our house. Built on higher ground, a stroke of foresight or perhaps sheer luck, it remained untouched by the encroaching waters. The grim reality, however, continued to unfold around us. The teacher's grim announcement confirmed my fears. Parts of the market, the very lifeblood of our community, were indeed starting to flood. "Brother," I remember thinking, my voice a silent whisper against the storm's roar, "the storm is coming." The teacher said places are flooded. "I called you, but couldn't get through. I'm so worried." The phrase repeated in my mind like a desperate mantra, "Your store is okay, I hope his store is okay." This anxious loop, this tightening grip of fear, was relentless. And with Ivy still needing my constant supervision, I felt utterly trapped, unable to go out and see the situation for myself, unable to actively seek answers about Hi. My only option was to prepare what I could for Ivy, a small act of control in a world spinning out of it. "When I'm done cooking noodles," I told myself, a small promise, "I'll wake Ivy up." Across the village, the community response solidified, a testament to the inherent strength found in unity during times of crisis. The local authorities, ever vigilant, issued further directives, broadcasting messages across the village's makeshift communication channels, sirens sometimes piercing the wail of the wind. "Our households would like to inform you again to ensure that in difficult times, we mobilize all members of households in unaffected areas to directly contact the village chief for help," the announcement urged. "We can contact the militia, police, and women's organizations to proactively contact and coordinate to serve people in the best way possible." This was more than just a call for help, it was an activation of the village's deep-rooted social fabric, a mobilization of every available resource, human and otherwise, to combat the overwhelming threat. The network of support, though tested by the storm, was holding. My mind, however, kept drifting back to Mr. Hi. "How is the bran warehouse?" I muttered to myself, picturing the vast stores of animal feed, crucial for the livestock that sustain many families. I knew he had been preparing. "I've hired people to clean it, brother," I recalled him saying days ago, a hopeful, proactive declaration. "Everyone is loading it, let's go ahead." "I've hired a lot of brand warehouses, everyone, go ahead." His foresight had been admirable, a race against time to secure essential supplies. But now, with the storm upon us, had it been enough? It's been morning, and I still haven't been able to contact Mr. Hi. The worry is a constant thrum beneath every other thought. Yet, the immediate demands of motherhood anchor me. "No one is watching Ivy, so I can't do anything else," I acknowledge, turning my attention back to the mundane yet essential task. "I will now make noodles for Ivy to eat breakfast." A small act of love and routine, a defiance against the chaos. "Handmade like this," I mused, kneading the dough with practiced hands, "although it takes a little time, it is very safe. I feed Ivy more peace of mind." In this moment, the simple act of preparing food becomes an anchor, a testament to enduring care amidst escalating fear. Outside, in the bustling, now submerged market, a different kind of urgency gripped the community. Shopkeepers, their faces grim, were engaged in a desperate battle against the rising tide. Everyone in the market is busy cleaning up the flood before the water rises to ensure that goods, clothes, and shoes are not flooded. My thoughts raced, imagining the scene. The desolate sight must have been heartbreaking to witness, shelves stripped bare, valuable merchandise hoisted onto precarious platforms, the vibrant colors of a thriving marketplace dulled by the pervasive gray of the floodwaters. The potential economic devastation was immense, a direct blow to the livelihoods of countless families. The desolate scene is so painful to see, I thought, my heart aching for my neighbors. I pray to God to bless, I hope everyone is safe. My prayer was a quiet, desperate plea, a universal human cry for solace in the face of overwhelming power. These noodles I was making, a small comfort for Ivy, were crafted from bualoi rice flour, a special type of flour revered by the Kalan ethnic group in our country, imbued with cultural significance and a taste of home. "Please watch me make noodles," I imagine telling an unseen audience, a momentary distraction from the pressing anxieties. I don't know if something terrible has happened to Hi. The uncertainty is a heavy burden. But now, the noodles are ready. I'll wake Ivy up. The simple act of preparing food and rousing my child, a small, intimate moment, a fragile bubble of normalcy against the backdrop of a world in turmoil. The small kitchen, usually a space of quiet warmth, now hummed with a different kind of energy, a stark contrast to the storm's fury outside. I gently approached Ivy, still nestled in her sleep, her small world blissfully unaware of the chaos beyond. "I'll wash Ivy's face and then the two of us will eat breakfast," I whispered, a promise to myself to maintain as much routine as possible. "Ivy, wake up, baby. A soft prod, a gentle call. Her eyes fluttered open, then widened in surprise, a splash of vibrant color across her cheeks. "Oh my gosh, when did you wake up?" I exclaimed, a laugh escaping my lips, a momentary release from the tension. Her tiny hands, stained with various hues, told a delightful story. "Oh my gosh, were you playing with colors? Oh my gosh, you were playing with colors yesterday, Mom bought them." The memory of a simpler, calmer time, just yesterday, before bualoi tightened its grip, was a bittersweet thought. "Oh my gosh, why didn't you call Mom?" I teased gently, scooping her into my arms. "Mom is cooking noodles in the kitchen," she giggled, reaching out. "Here, Mom, open it, Mom, open it, Mom, let me play with you." Her innocent plea to continue her artistic endeavors was a stark reminder of the childhood she was experiencing, shielded, however temporarily, from the world's harsh realities. "Here, I'll sit here, I'll let you in." I moved to accommodate her, allowing her to continue her drawing. Her focus was absolute, her small brow furrowed in concentration. "I've drawn it, draw it," she declared proudly, showing me her masterpiece. "Today I have a day off from school. Today is stormy, so the teacher gave me a day off." The words, spoken with childish glee, carried an undercurrent of the grim reality outside, a reality she interpreted as an unexpected holiday. "I have to go tomorrow." I smiled faintly, the hope of tomorrow a distant concept. "Finish it, then go wash your face, brush your teeth, and then eat noodles." "Okay, we're done. Let's go up. Let's draw." "Okay, not yet, Mom, help me paint it. Now I'll brush my teeth and wash my face." Her innocent negotiations, her simple requests, grounded me in the present, pulling me away from the terrifying possibilities of the storm. These moments of quiet domesticity, though fragile, were a crucial shield against the encroaching despair. After her morning ablutions, I settled Ivy down. "Ivy, sit here, wait for Mom." I quickly cleared away her art supplies, creating a space for our breakfast. "Oh my God, where are your noodles?" she asked, her eyes sparkling with anticipation. "Wait a minute, let Mom put this away." The aroma of the freshly made noodles filled the air, a small comfort. "Oh my God, it's so delicious, so delicious." I knew it would be. "Don't touch it, let Mom scoop it up." I carefully portioned the steaming noodles into her bowl. "Okay, Mom, scoop some water in. A little broth, just the way she liked it. We're done. Let's eat, okay? Sit there, wait for Mom." Her excited murmurs filled the small space. "Whoa, it's so delicious, so delicious." The joy in her voice was infectious. "Done, let Mom blow on it." I carefully cooled a spoonful. "Wow, wow, wow. Hey meat, come on, baby, take a spoon, scoop. That's right, yes, baby blow, so good. Here are your chopsticks. Mom, give me the chopsticks. Yes, very good. Sit here, let Mom hold you. Move here, put your feet in like that, there." Each instruction, each small gesture, was imbued with tenderness and care, an intimate ritual of mother and child, a moment carved out of chaos. "Eat, where, baby, pick up the bowl, come, put it in your mouth, so good." Mom invites daughter. "Okay, good, oh good, very good, delicious." "No, baby, bring it up, how good is that meat?" "Mom, take meat like that, Mom, put it here, baby, get it yourself, remember you, very good, remember tomato, you don't eat tomato, leave it there for Mom." We continued our breakfast, a tableau of simple joy and maternal devotion. The storms were a distant, muted threat. "So good, very good, you eat noodles, so good. Mom, eat here, so good. Eat in a bit, Mom, change your clothes, let it all fall off here, baby, put it here, come on mouth, one hand hold the bowl, yeah, right, how is that, right, so good. Mom, give me more noodles so it's easier to scoop, yeah, hold the chopsticks down a little bit, scoop the noodles like that for Mom to see." She struggled a bit with the chopsticks, her small fingers determined. "Eat this end, which one doesn't bite the chopsticks, which doesn't bite the chopsticks are dirty, right? No, you can't eat like that. Okay, that's right, we have to scoop it up like that, so good, baby, put it on the table, so good, so good. After eating, the two of us will go play in color, the water is so delicious, slurp, 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 my stomach like, oh my God, play with colors." The meal concluded, the dishes cleared, and a semblance of order returned to our small haven. Oh my God, leave it like that. Let Mom clean up now. I'll bring it back to your house upstairs to play with colors. Oh my God, color, color, Mom, color. The two of us will color. You color this octopus, you color here, you color like this model. That's right. We settled down to color, a new activity, a new distraction. But even amidst this innocent play, the persistent worry for Mr. High gnawed at me. Mom is so worried, Ivy. I don't know if Uncle High's house is okay, but I haven't seen Uncle High reply to my messages. The words slipped out, an unintended confession of my underlying anxiety. Ivy, sensing my distress, simply offered, Mom, I'll color. Mom, paint this baby. Here's the baby, here's the baby. Now, here, Mom, hold this color. Her innocent comfort was a balm, a reminder of the precious life I was protecting. Done. Mom, teach me, which color is this? And that's the color. That's right, come on, bull, hold it. You're here, I'll paint. You're here, I'll call. Or, let Mom go wash up. I found myself, almost instinctively, reaching for my phone again, the hope of fragile thread. 8. I decided, with a surge of renewed determination, to call High back. The phone rang, each ring a drumbeat against my anxious heart. And then, a voice. His voice. A profound wave of relief washed over me, so potent it almost brought tears to my eyes. Hello, I called you several times this morning but I didn't hear from you, I began, my voice trembling slightly, though I tried to keep it steady. What's the situation with the storm and flood? Yes, did it affect your store? I listened intently as he spoke, every word a precious confirmation of his safety. Yes, no, this morning I saw the teacher text me saying that school was closed today because there was a flood in some places. Last night, it rained so hard that I didn't think it would flood. I just thought it was raining so hard. His words mirrored my own initial underestimation of the storm's true power. He explained the scale of the operation he was involved in. The flooding wasn't just localized rainfall. There was significant water being released from a hydroelectric plant upstream, compounding the natural deluge and sending torrents through the low-lying areas, including the market. This explained the sudden, dramatic rise in water levels and the overwhelming challenge faced by the community. This morning I called you several times but you didn't answer. I was so worried, I confessed, the relief allowing me to voice my fears. I was at home so I couldn't go out to see the water from the hydroelectric plant, so I came back a lot. You transport goods for your mother and the people. He explained he had been at the forefront of the evacuation efforts, coordinating the movement of essential goods for his own family and others. Yes, so where are the goods being transported? Are they far? I pressed, wanting to understand the full scope of his work. It's close, I'll move them to the gathering area. The efficiency and selflessness of his response were deeply moving. Yes, it's okay, that's good. I was so worried that I couldn't call you this morning. You were busy and couldn't answer the phone. The apology in my voice was genuine. You don't have to worry about me. Everything is fine. I'm at home now. His reassuring words were exactly what I needed to hear. Yes, I'm at home with Ivy. The two of us were just playing coloring together. A moment of shared humanity, a brief connection that affirmed life continued even amidst the storm. Yes, you should do it. Yes, you should do it. If anything happens, you have to contact me. No, I'm very worried. I urged him to stay safe, to prioritize his well-being. Yes, I'm good, goodbye. The call ended, and a profound sense of peace settled over me. High's brand warehouse was fine, secured against the rising waters. He was running the rice warehouse, feeding his uncle, doing his part for the community. The relief was immense. After finishing, I'll go up to see how Ivy is. I rejoined my daughter, my heart considerably lighter. Mom, come up and play with me. Let's play together. Come on, give Mom a color. Give Mom a color. A buffalo, a brown buffalo. Mom is drawing this rhinoceros. Ivy, this rhinoceros. What did you draw? Did you draw a squid? Let's compete to see which Ivy draws best. The simple joy of coloring, a world away from the storm's violence, was a precious gift. Tomorrow Mom buy a table. Tomorrow Mom buy a study table for me to paint so it's easier. When will it stop? Where will it stop? When will it stop? Mom go to work. Mom earn money. Mom buy a table for me. Is it beautiful yet? Rhino, can you give Mom a blue color? That color is pink. Where is the blue color? Remember, where is the blue color? Blue here. Yeah, blue. Her innocent questions about work, about tomorrow, about buying things, were a testament to her belief in a stable future, a future I was fighting to preserve. Just after a few hours, the water level where I was working had risen dramatically. The storm, unrelenting, continued its assault. "Hello everyone, where I'm going there is a storm right now and it's raining quite heavily." Hi's voice, now captured in a later message or perhaps a video dispatch, sounded tired but resolute. "And this is my brand warehouse. Luckily, I also told you guys to move all the goods in here. There's probably only about 30 to 40 centimeters left before the water will flood into the store." His proactive efforts had paid off, but the threat remained imminent, a constant, tangible danger. "If you're short of animal feed, try to hold out for a few more days." He urged resilience, understanding the critical importance of these supplies for the region's agricultural backbone. The economic impact of such events reverberates far beyond individual businesses, affecting food security and the overall stability of the local economy. "Just a little more and it will flood into my store. Hopefully, the water won't rise anymore." His hope, a fragile thing, was echoed by countless others facing similar threats. "I don't know if you're affected by this storm. I wish you all peace, and you can rest assured that Dusan is in a very high place. The water will not affect her and her child at all." His concern for my safety, even in his own peril, was deeply touching. The vulnerability of communities like ours, exposed to the escalating ferocity of climate change, is a global narrative. These tropical storms, increasingly frequent and intense, highlight the urgent need for robust infrastructure, early warning systems, and coordinated disaster response efforts. The emotional toll, too, is immeasurable. The stress, the fear, the disruption to education and livelihoods, creating ripple effects that can last for years. Now I have to go home and rest. Today I transported goods at the animal feed warehouse and my mother's goods. I was also very tired. Today I was a porter. I was quite tired. I'm going home and rest. Goodbye everyone. His exhaustion was palpable, a stark reminder of the physical and emotional toll exacted by bualoi. As the storm rages, these individual acts of resilience, community solidarity, and selfless effort stand as powerful testaments to the enduring human spirit in the face of nature's might. The path to recovery will be long and arduous, but with leaders like David, and dedicated community members like Hi, there is always hope for rebuilding, for emerging stronger from the deluge.